We met originally about 7 years ago, and back last June we ended up getting back together. We went out and had a good time. I told her that, why am I crying? But when I saw her, she looked beautiful as always. And I told her that I'd never stop thinking about her, which is true. I mean, she's full of life and light and happy. I mean, not so much anymore because all we're going through. In the beginning, I had a friend with benefits, or what Rhea say, an affair, which I guess it was, that I kept going several months into the relationship, and also continued being on dating sites, just doing what I was used to doing. And then, you know, I think she knew it the whole time and caught on and finally set me up to, you know, pretty much tell myself. So after she found out about my cheating, she decided to forgive me, and she decided to propose to me that I accepted. And then I guess she found, you know, more stuff that I had been doing previous by going through my phone or computer or whatever she was going through. She constantly thinks I'm still doing things I'm not supposed to do, and I have. I've looked at sites I shouldn't be looking at, but I had quit doing those things. But you know, she'll never believe it. I mean, ever since we have been engaged since last November, I've been 100% faithful. As far as not contacting any woman or seeing any woman or talking to any woman or any of that. You know, I have done things as far as looking at websites that I'm not proud of, that I shouldn't have done. You know, I've tried to do things to make things better, like I put Life 360 on my phone so she can track my every move. Then she thinks I'm bringing a woman at my work, at my job, which is absolutely ridiculous. That never happens, never going to happen. And she even, by the Life 360, can zoom in and she knows the footsteps I make in my own office, and it's just hard to deal with. She sets up cameras and recorders, hides them all throughout the house, and claims that I've been talking to people on the phone when I haven't. Claims that people went over to the house when they haven't. Got off work one day and went to the store before I went home. You know, she called me on the duo chat and like took a screenshot of me and said she can zoom in to my sunglasses and see whatever, and said I had a woman in the car, which absolutely didn't have any woman in the car. She said I reached my hand over like I'm grabbing somebody, and there's nobody there but a bag of what I bought at the store. I mean, she thinks I'm messaging underage girls, teenagers, things like that. I'm not doing any of that crap. It's just messed up. And I even agreed, and I set it up myself, where I called and took 2 lie detector tests trying to prove to her that I'm not cheating anymore, I'm not doing all this. And I know God is my witness, I was telling the truth, but I somehow failed both of them. Because all this, we fight all the time. You know, when she gets into her accusing phases, I get so aggravated, I lose my temper, and I lash out like I shouldn't lash out. I'll feel bad and guilty because I put all this in her head. So I'm just trying to do anything to prove to her, you know, I'm on the Steve Wilkos show. I don't have to do this. I can just say, hey, we just need to break up. I'm trying to doing my best so that maybe we can continue and grow and heal. Rhea, I want you to trust me again and show you and prove to you that I can be faithful. I can be the man you think you know I am.
After I got engaged is when my nightmare really began. I'm here because my fiance Russell, I found out he was cheating on me, and I thought he told me the truth, and he's still doing the same things he's been doing to me from the first time he cheated on me. I told him he wanted this relationship to work when he got caught cheating, and I told him the beginning of a relationship is honesty, and that's the first thing to do for me is to be honest to me, and I will stand by him and we can work on the relationship if he's honest. And he did, and that's why I stayed in the relationship. Now I feel like he's cheating still. I found him sexting to an 82-year-old woman and also multiple other women. I found he was sending messages to girls that were underage. Clearly you can tell they were underage. One girl was 14. Then he asked, are your friends and you dating yet? He put a 360 app on his phone so that way I could, see where he's at. It was his idea. And I feel like he's learned how to manipulate the 360 app with a thing called Poof. So I take snap photos of us when we're talking on apps. In his glasses, I saw the reflection of a woman with blonde hair and a black shirt. So he did fail 2 lie detector tests back at home. It messes up my heart because I love him so much. I want to believe him because I believe anybody can change. I don't want to believe him, but he's never been faithful to not one woman he's been with. And he knows it, and I know this. And he can even say he's only had 2 serious relationships and did the exact same things to that he's doing to me. And if he fails his lie detector test today, I'm already prepared to move and get my life back. In my gut, I feel like he's cheating, and I hope I'm wrong.
In the beginning, I didn't know our relationship would grow as fast as it did. I didn't know it would get as serious as fast as it did. And I messed up in the beginning. I did.
How long ago was that?
Last October, June, probably June through October.
So you really did cheat in the very beginning?
I did, yes.
Yeah. Any reason other than sexual did you cheat? It was just pure sex?
Yes.
Somebody you knew?
Somebody I knew, had been known previous.
And how many times did you cheat on her?
I would say over a few months, three or four times.
Yeah. So she caught you cheating, you begged her to stay, and she agreed to it?
Yes.
All right. And then you're saying since then you haven't cheated on her at all?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Now she says she caught you messaging underage girls online.
No. That's
not true?
It was, Facebook has this Facebook dating app, and I was on it.
Why?
This was in 2018 when she saw this.
When you weren't even with her?
No. So it was a Facebook dating app. I'm under the impression you have to be 18 in order to get on that. So some woman, girl, whatever you want to call it, messaged me, and I messaged back, and nothing more than a few messages here and there. And she said, well, she's obviously underage, 14, 16. Like, I don't know, maybe I didn't look at it that way. I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a child molester. It's just crazy.
Were you sexting an 82-year-old woman?
Yes. She started it. She started it. I was curious. I'm like, what the hell?
Why are you sexting an 82-year-old woman, though? My mom is 81.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I hope my mom doesn't watch this episode.
I guess it was curiosity. She started it, and I'm like, whoa,
so
what
curiosity?
The hell?
Come on. I'm curious, too. But 82? Like, come on. I mean, there's maybe one 80-year-old woman in the world I think's attractive. That's Jane Fonda. Other than that, like, forget it,
I'm not proud of it, Steve. I never met her. Wasn't going to meet her. It's just...
But, so that's my point. Why would you get sexually aroused with an 82-year-old woman?
You got...
Did she still have it?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you that.
Did you see a picture of
it? Get that far. Naked, no.
How about just a plain picture?
Just plain picture.
Did she look like your grandmother?
Ooh, no.
Well,
no, I wouldn't say that.
I'm not saying your personal grandmother. Did she look like a very older woman?
Yes.
Yeah. And that turned you on?
Not particularly. It's just...
Yeah, all right. What?
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
I know.
It's embarrassing enough.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
I know.
Okay.
And now it's on national TV. So.
Yeah, well... I hope that old woman's not watching the show and get really mad at me. Okay. Now, you took a private lie detector test, 2 of them, right?
2.
And you failed both of them, private lie detector tests.
Yes.
Why did you fail?
I have no idea, Steve. With all of my heart and soul, I swear I was telling the truth. I swear I was telling the truth.
You know, sometimes we do something that we shouldn't have done, and then you kind of convince yourself you didn't do it. Is that the case here?
No.
No?
I didn't do it.
Yeah. And your relationship with Rhea, how's that?
Right now, it's
not good.
Traumatic, yes. It's not good at all.
Why do you think she stays with you with all this? Like, it's not like this is long-term relationship. She can't live without you. Like, you've been dating like a year, right?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, you're kind of like all over her. Why would she stay with you?
She said she loves me so much.
Got some freako tendencies with attraction to very old women. And he goes on an escort service 4 or 5 weeks ago. Why do you stay with him?
I believe, and these were my words, trust, honesty, and loyalty is where you begin in a relationship. And I told him if he told me the truth in the beginning, when all this came out, that we can start. And the first thing is honesty. And you can build with me because that's the person I am. You get it. I don't just make somebody earn it. You are given it, you destroy it. You have to earn it back.
Right.
His thing was is either you trust me or you don't, and this relationship is over. It's not, I'm going to make it up to you, because you have no choice.
Did you do that to her?
Yes.
Did
More
you
than
say,
7 times.
Did you say
mentioned
that?
one time
7
when
times.
we were fighting. We were
7
fighting
times,
and
24
arguing.
hours later, he lied to me again. And this is every woman he's been with, this has happened. He'll tell you there's not one woman he's ever been faithful to. But he's only been in 2 serious
So do
relationships.
you think he can ever change?
Do I think anybody can change or manipulate?
Well, but
unless
okay,
they have a pure
people
narcissism.
can change if they want to change.
Right.
Okay. So Russell came here, and we gave him a lie detector test, and we asked him, besides the one woman you admit to, while in a relationship with Rhea, have you had sexual intercourse with any other women besides her? He answered no. While in a relationship with Rhea, have you had sexual intercourse or contact with any women in exchange for money? He answered no. Since being engaged, have you had sexual intercourse with any other women besides Rhea? He answered no. While in a relationship with Rhea, have you had conversations of a sexual nature with anyone knowingly under the age of 18? He answered no. Results came back all the same. And it came back that Russell told the truth. Okay. I mean, that's nice.
But he's still on the escort sites.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you know.
that's done.
Okay, I'm just
Never
gonna
again.
say, this. It's nice that you passed, and maybe you can go on and have this relationship, and maybe you'll stop your ways of cheating on everybody that you ever been with. But when you are with somebody that you love, you don't do certain things, and you don't go on
It's the
escort
lies that I
sites.
told him, not just the
You
truth,
don't
the
sex
lies.
with other people, sext or whatever you want to call it, sexting. You don't do those things. And you could say, oh, I love you, 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 and it doesn't mean unless your actions as you go day to day prove that I love you. So,
Now, Steve, this is a start. This is a good start.
I hope so. But my advice to you, Rhea, the next time you see something fishy or he's doing something, that's got to be it. Don't get married until this guy proves himself to you. Good luck. Click here to watch more Wilkos. Click here to subscribe and get a front row seat for all the action. Do you want to tell your story on the Steve Wilkos Show? Visit the link in the description to get my help.